Well, hello. This is Robert Wojtowicz, your Chippewa Valley School Board trustee, and it is August 10th, 2026, after the meeting. Today wasn't that long of a meeting. We did start out by promoting a outside person to the new principal of Erie Elementary. We promoted another in-house administrator, director of business services. So we have another person there. So we have those two administrators. We approved all the school PTOs and community groups. Approved the Gizmo Science curriculum subscription. I will tell you that I was ready to vote no on that, and I actually took the confidence from Miss Radyko, and she said she did some research. She seemed to think it was a good thing, and I just said okay, so I voted yes on that for the subscription to the creative curriculum subscription. One of the things is the bond. We voted to put the bond on the November ballot. I'm the only one that voted no. I think there was, I think Ms. Radyko was actually a little bit conflicted on that. She did vote yes, though. My whole thing is, do our schools need some work? Yes. We have bonds in the past, and I guess I'm still kind of curious why that wasn't enough to fix a lot of the things. Why we don't have sinking funds for other things. Why we have enough money to purchase electric school buses and then also separately purchase charging stations for an outrageous amount of money. We have money to do all this, but yet we are asking for the taxpayers to give us money to, from what I'm seeing, is not needed repairs as much as it is wanted upgrades. Do our schools need some work? Yes. But these are things that should have been addressed in the past. I've been bringing up, for instance, one of our schools for at least 5-6 years, and it's been ignored. Then we decided to put pods in, waste some money on that. Then we decided, well, we have to waste more money, so then we put bathrooms in, and we had to buy the pods instead of renting them. Now we're basically going to scrap them in the next year or two, and we're going to supposedly want to tear down the school and rebuild. I've been telling them for at least 5 years that we need to address the school being over capacity, and expansion would be tight, but it doesn't mean it can't be done. Also, bathrooms in this same school are small and scarce, and we could add bathrooms. There's a lot of things that we could do instead of tearing down and rebuilding for the outrageous amount. Fielding International, I have said it many times, I don't think they came through with any credible evidence of things that we need. First of all, 90% of the things they came through with, we should have already known, and if we don't, we should have competent administration or people in the administration building that should be able to get that information very easily. Then they got into the other 10%, which is, this is what we designed if you want it. Okay, well, we haven't paid a lot of administrators to do that already. So I don't know why we had to spend that money. As far as the needed repairs, As I said, I'm not sure it's so much needed as far as wanted. Now, the problem there is it's all good. If we want pretty schools, that's good. But we don't try and sell the public on another bond and tell them this is crucial, needed repairs. Our schools are falling apart. When we should be saying, look, the area we're in, we can try and justify a little bit that we should have a little bit of pretty schools. If that's the way it was sold, I probably wouldn't have as much of a problem. But I think it's a little deceptive the way it's being sold. It was brought up to put it on the ballot in May. And I understand that would cost more money. We'd have to pay for the election. It would take up another year of time. But again, we've had 2 years to try and get this information out. Why haven't we got the proper information out already? Why do we seem to be telling people things that don't seem to be up front? If we want pretty schools, let's just tell them, let's go for pretty schools. We do have some things that are needed. And it seems that we are wasting a lot of money on other things that could be going toward the repairs of the school. We need to be responsible with taxpayer money. That's all I'm saying. If we're responsible with people's money and they want pretty schools, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Everybody likes pretty schools. But we seem to be not up front with people. Another thing, I guess we did have a meeting on the 24th. I thought it was public. I'm now being told that it might not have been public. And I just wanted to clarify that it's for the board members, a tour of buildings, and it's not for the public. I just didn't want the public showing up, thinking they were going to be able to go on a tour, and they didn't. Well, I might have jumped the gun on that one, and I apologize for that. Another thing, it wasn't a memo. Can't get in details. But a lot of people are still bringing up Stephanie Lang, as they should. She has resigned from her spot on the sexual, Sexual Advisory Committee. She's still with the district. And is she out of the picture with that committee? I don't know. Just because you resigned from heading it up doesn't mean you're gone. A lot of things don't seem truthful. But let's give the benefit of the doubt. Let's hope. If you choose. Anyhow, if anybody sees me out there, please stop and say hello. I'd love to talk to you, say hello back. And just remember, a college degree does not make you intelligent. Have a good evening.